Hi friends, welcome back. Today I'm actually going to be going through some petite planners and different accessories that I just got in the mail today. So stay tuned and get to see how I'll be planning on using those. So instead of focusing on the academic planner, I'll be looking more at the petite planners that I just got. I already talked about the meal planner that I got recently, but my wellness log just came in, and there's actually a lot of similarities, so I'll be talking about those. Also talking about snapping post-its and a lot of stickers I got, so stay tuned and I'll start talking about each of them. Okay, so let's get started. All right, inside it's just got the usual first page for put your name on there, but it starts off with a starting point page. So it's basically here so that you can put like the date you start, like clothing size, and different body measurements. And so that's just so you have like a starting point for where you're going, if you're whether trying to lose weight or gain muscle, whatever that might be. You've got a little help for like setting goals. And you can put your wellness goals in there too. And I like this space because it gives you space to track more than metrics. You can also just talk about like eating habits, or I think whatever you're trying to change or improve in your life would fit perfectly in this space. And then they've got the weekly activity planner. And I think this is cool beans too, because I do use, like with my Apple Watch, I use the activity app, but I also do use Nike training and Nike Run Fit, I think it's called, apps for any like walking, running, and then also just like whatever training programs they've got on there. This is a cool beans way to kind of just see like how this correlates like with like your food intake and just which ones you like the best, because I know sometimes it's difficult to save certain workouts and know exactly which ones to go back to, especially if you don't have the app. So this is really cool for that. And of course on this side you can put the week that you're starting, so whatever week that is, and then water intake, your steps, and hours slept. I might actually put hours slept because ever since I switched over to the Apple Watch, it doesn't automatically track my hours sleeping. I know that I had the Fitbit charge too, which definitely does, but the Apple Watch you have to get apps and like pay for them, and then it's a lot more set up than like how automatic it was on the Fitbit. So I'll probably use that area, especially since I'm working on actually sleeping at hours instead of just sleeping for 4 and calling it a life. And then they've also got this side so you can put your meals in: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. It looks like you've got 7 rows, so that's awesome because then it gives you enough for the whole week, like one for each day, for whatever your meals and snacks are that day, which is cool beans, because if you're like me, you might like log your food if you're trying to track that, but for me this is cool beans for meal planning, which I guess so I actually got the meal planner too, the petite meal planner from Erin Condren also, and I got this one specifically so I could meal plan. So this one has shopping lists in it. Also this one has like meal prep strategy, I guess it would just be like how you're deciding to cook that day, and also gives you space, but it actually has the days too for what you're planning for your meals, but there's no column for snacks, which is kind of disappointing, because then if I did want a snack, like I'll probably actually put that in the meal prep strategy area. I might cover this with like washi tape or just figure a way to cover that up and then just indicate snacks or whatever notes. But being that I bought this, I expected the wellness one to kind of just be about like workouts and like other things, but now I've got places for food in 2 places. I would say if you're considering meal tracking with any of these petite planners, I would definitely consider just going for the wellness one if you're thinking about getting the wellness log and the meal planner, because for the most part the meal planner petite is just your weekly meal plan and then the shopping list. I know for me it probably would have been more economic, more cost effective to just have this one, because with the wellness log, this is the wellness log here, I'd have to write down the days or like put day stickers, but that could be easily done with some quick lettering with some markers. And then you also have the snacks column, and it gives you enough space to put what you're going to put in there, and then just have a separate notepad for shopping lists, which is what I used to do before I bought this one, I would usually just have a notepad that I keep at my desk or like in my kitchen, and I would just have a running list of whatever I needed at the store, or even just using the Google Keep app. I'll actually link the Google Keep link below because that's been really awesome for packing, traveling, and shopping. So now we've got those things out of the way if you're considering both of those. The wellness, we're back to the wellness log. So you've got the activity, meal planning, and it basically goes like that. You get 5 weeks, which is really cool beans. So just where you get 5 in case the month starts on 1 week and it kind of bleeds into 5 weeks instead of a perfect 4. So you get 5 weeks for the activity, meal tracking, and then you've also got monthly progress. So it's basically the same thing as starting point. You can put in the date, your different body measurements, and along with your wellness goals in case those change month to month, because you know, if you're on a path to wellness and just physical activity and all of that jazz, usually your goals will kind of change, update. You might want to scale back on some things or keep pushing forward on others. And you get to put accomplishments in there, which is cool beans, so you don't get too stuck in the mud about whatever you're trying to do, and you can just log all of your wins. And then you've got goal progress and plans for your next month. And they've also got a little, I'm sure you could see this, they've got like a little info tidbit. It says, has it been over 4 weeks since you changed your fitness routine? So it might be time to tweak it. I don't want to say that that's wrong, but I hope they're not giving a bunch of unsolicited advice from non-professionals. But it looks like these are mostly just like to motivate you. So you've got your monthly progress and wellness goals again, and it just repeats for about 6 months worth of activities and meal planning. Oh, and then you've got a final monthly progress. I want to take time to celebrate your progress on there too. And then you've got, let's see, 1, 2, about 4, 5 note pages left at the end. I think these note pages are cool beans, especially for when I'm trying to like remember websites where I get workouts or apps I like to use. So like I was saying, in here I might put the specific workouts. I might actually consider putting new resources I use in this box, and then the ones that I find myself going back to, I'll put in this notes page. Or even if I decide to use this mostly for my meal planning, I'll probably put some ingredients that I need to always keep on hand. That's super fun. And then of course you got sticker sheet with the gold foil, and this basically just all relates to physical fitness. So I'll definitely be using these in here, or I might actually use a bunch of them in the monthly section of my academic planner. But if you're interested in seeing how I actually use this wellness log, definitely feel free to comment below, and I'll just do a little walkthrough and like a plan with me for how I use it each month. So these accessories are all part of my second Erin Condren order. I ordered these pretty much a while back, I think because of probably I ordered not super long after planner launch. Everything kind of just took a little while in the mail. I learned my lesson. I will not be choosing economy shipping should I ever choose to order from them in the future. If I'm getting another planner or whatever it might be, economy shipping is not the way. Pay the extra $3, just get your stuff on time, because it took so long. I was worried that they like forgot my order, but it came just today. So basically, since I already have the academic planner, let's open this up. This is a dashboard sticky notes. Oh, this is kind of fun. Oh, I was wondering if I can actually use this. I might find a use for this cardstock, probably in like a little album I have at home. But this is the Kaleidoscope sticker dashboard. It looks like they still have this on the Erin Condren website. But like I mentioned earlier, pretty much anything you see here, a lot of things are on Amazon too. And if you get them on Amazon, it might be, I've seen it be $2 to $4 more expensive sometimes per item. But depending on what and how much you're ordering, it's definitely worth it, because you'll get it in 2 days if you've got Prime. And if you're like me and you're just wanted like snap-in bookmarks, just a one-off order, you get it for free shipping and don't have to pay the $7 and wait like 3 weeks. I'm super excited to get to use this, especially because I use sticky notes fairly often, but then they end up just sticking different places. Or sometimes I'll just end up writing notes on different things. I feel like this will make my life easier, especially since I'm working on making my agenda a little more clean and not just slapping things in like on the day that they fit. So I use these basically to put like something that I'm thinking about doing that day, but it gives me a chance to like organize my life and decide what fits in when, so I'm not over planning and over budgeting my time. We also got the Petite Planner budget book stickers. I am excited to use these just because the Petite Planner is so small. You need like small ones to go with it. So this will be fun, and pretty much any of the planners I use, it's the same as everything else with that gold foil on it and highly functional stickers. And then this is also ones that are meant to use with the wellness log, which I will probably use in my regular planner. Because actually the wellness log, I don't feel like I don't need many of these, but these plates would be awesome in the regular life planner. So it's got rose gold foil on there too. So I'll decide where I'm gonna use those. And the biggest dilemma for me was trying to decide between the weekly academic planner and trying to decide if I needed an hourly. So, how do I get this? There we go. So I decided on getting an hourly daily planning notepad. Once I saw this, I knew this was what I needed to get, because you can just put your date, and if you're like me, not every day you're using the hourly, you have some days where you can go ahead and it goes all the way from 6 to 9 p.m. So you can just add in top priorities, habit tracker if you wanted for that day, any appointments. So you can just use these day to day and you're not committed to an hourly planner. Next up, I'll go ahead and open these mini bookmarks. I got these because I need a bookmark for my agenda. I'm someone who, I love the tabs, but I kind of hate how for 7 days a week, or 30 days a month actually, you still have to keep flipping to the right week every single time. I'm over it. I've actually always had this kind, because I've literally been using agenda since like elementary school, and usually the free ones the school gave you would always come with these, but I never actually went out, was able to find a pack that I actually liked. It's got some like sticky glue on it. There we go. Get all that off, but these are actually really small. Like, this is literally the length of my thumb. Like, I didn't know that they were going to be as tiny as they are, but they're definitely not flimsy. So you can see how they stick in. These are like super strong. I'm actually excited. But let's see if they actually... Well, this is actually as difficult. Oh, there we go. This is definitely not going to come out on its own. Like a lot of those cheap ones you get for free with the agenda. This actually sticks in really well. And it's not too loud. It's kind of just subtle bookmark there. Makes it easy to flip to where you're going. I like that. I am so excited to make use of this, actually. Okay, and since we have that in there, I wanted to make sure I put the sticky notes in there just so you can see how that pulls in also. These are not slotted quite the same way as the bookmarks, so it's a lot easier to get in there. I was kind of worried that with the academic, it's not the life planner, the measurements might be different, or like the rings will be different, but see, it doesn't really block the months either. You can still get to what you need to get to there. And just flip right over. So this could be a bookmark almost too if you wanted to keep switching it, but I'll probably just coil this into the back of my agenda since I don't use it like right behind these other coiled in stickers, since I don't use these all the time every day. there it is. Just so you can see these in action, these are actually stuck, like even this one's glued at the bottom. These are stuck onto this snap-in sheet, so you can put it in the coil. And let's see how those, they feel fairly sticky. They're actually meant to be repositionable, so they won't stick forever. I might consider even using some like runner tape, or even double-sided tape for something that I wanted to stick in there permanently. But for reference, like here's my journal. I haven't even started using it, but let's switch to a random page here. I might even consider using it for like details if I need, for projects and exams. And for the academic, I just want to see, it does, if you were to put like them sideways, it's unfortunate because they have the lines, but it does fit in that first section there if you're trying to like make it just something on top of something else that's already going on. So it would fit there, or in the to-dos, not quite at the top of the page. And it is kind of an awkward fit for the middle, so we'll see how I decide to use those, but it does come off pretty easy if you do need to move it around. I don't imagine I will be. It's not the strongest adhesive, but that's that Stylized sticky and sticky notes. And I've also got these colorful monthly adhesive tabs. Since I did get the wellness log and the meal planner, I'll probably move to using only one of them every single month for now. So I did want to use these. I just want to use these colorful adhesive tabs in the meal planner, but I'll probably use these in the fitness log just so I'm not constantly looking for the page. Super duper easy to flip to what I need, but if you guys want to see another video on that, or decide to make another one just on the meal planner, I'll probably show you how I stick these in there. I want to make sure I get them like, you know, staggered just the way they are, like with the regular planners. They're not covering each other up. But I love these colors. It's got like a rose gold foil on them, and they feel pretty sturdy. Like I'm not, yeah, this is pretty thick paper, almost like cardstock. It's got that 3M adhesive, so you can stick it onto the page you need to. So I'm not really worried about that falling out. This is almost like a piece of washi. Oh, I'll probably use this once I take everything out. Yep, those are the colorful adhesive tabs I plan on using in the Petite planner. And next up, I bought the Layers Neutral. I love the gold foil on like the whole Layers life planner, but since I decided that wasn't what I was going to use for school, I needed to get these because the Layers colorful, that probably would have been my choice if I got the whole life planner. But I felt like with the neutral, I'm more able to kind of coordinate it with whatever colors I add to my planner. I don't have to decide on just one color scheme or trying to like match it up. I can just use whatever sticker shop or whatever labels or whatever markers I like, and it works. I do love these flags. I've definitely used an iteration of these kind of flags before, and the hexagons or cool beans too. I feel like they come in the life planner. I feel like this would probably be perfect for a vertical. Even this, it might be a habit tracker, but I'll probably use these as a to-do list. And pretty much everything is canceled now, so I'll be making use of those stickers and the circles too. And I feel like something that is not mentioned super often, because I'm a noob, I notice these things. This is literally like paper. Like imagine like someone took a sheet of paper and just die cut stickers and put in that foil, and it's colorful. That's what this is. But it doesn't feel cheap either. Like the adhesive is pretty good on these. They're cut pretty well, so they come out of the paper without ripping, but you can still write on these with a pen. Like they're smooth enough, they've got a thick paper, so a gel pen would actually work on here without smearing. That is my one pet peeve with others that I've had with other agendas, is that they've got this almost like plasticky feel on top, and then you can't write on them. Like I don't need a huge flag that I can't write on that says nothing unless I have my super thin Sharpies, so that's cool. So we've got that birthday sheet. And then we also have these. Looks like these are little labels. I know they sell these on the site so you can customize them, but my life is not simply 5 rows of customized sticker sheets, so I like this a lot. I'll probably use these for a lot of different, when I need reading assignments, or like probably color like reading assignments, exams, quizzes, and kind of other orgs I'm in, basically to fill the void for whatever stickers aren't already called in my planner. So I have a quick sticker and a colorful way to plan. But I am super excited about this. I love the gold foil. People talk about gold foil from the few videos I've seen when I was trying to make a decision. They talk about it all the time. I thought they were crazy. I was like, why is everyone obsessed with gold foil? We are adults here. We have things to do. That's all I care about. But this is awesome. Highly recommend. Layers neutral color sheet. I'll link it below because it's so cute. Like, just look at it. I'm so excited. Okay, and this is the layer snap-in dashboard. Like I said, I'm into layers. Life planner doesn't work for me, so I bought the merch without the layers planner, but no shame in my game. I am excited about this too. So on the front, you've got here a place where you can put some priorities and to-do lists, and it's got that layers pattern on the top and bottom, and then different colors on the back. And I like this too because if you're like me, or you're someone who maybe the meal planner works for you, but let's say you have days where you want to go out to eat, or days where you have certain events that recur, I probably consider recurring events on this before I transfer over to my planner. But I'll do some thinking and see exactly how I might use this back sheet, but I love that it just gives me space to do a lot. I got it mostly for the to-do list because I find some days I'll have things that I need to do, but it doesn't necessarily have a strict deadline. There's no specific time I need to get it done by. I'm still trying to fit it into the hours I have in a day instead of trying to create like 50 out of 24. So this is a good place for like things I need to do can live. So I can just stick them in my agenda when necessary, and I'll call them into just so you can see. It's literally just a strong, get inside the rings. This will probably be easier with like a pen. I feel like almost something to just stick it in because I appreciate the strength of it. I mean, it wasn't super expensive, but I won't need to buy like 5 every year. It wasn't that easy. So thanks so much for watching. Both the Erin Condren Wellness Log and the Budget Book are both really great options if you're just looking for a new way to plan your meals during the week and handle all balancing out your budget. So if you like what you see here today, you can give a like down below and subscribe to this channel, and you can get a notification next time I post a video about how I use these petite planners and how I use my life planner. See you next time.